Hey guys, European Stacker here. Today I want to speak about gold and gold prices at 10,000 US dollars an ounce, what that would mean for us stackers. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys a beautiful gold coin. It's the Year of the Dog from Australia. So let's see if we can focus here. There we go. So I bought this beauty a couple of weeks ago and it was a half ounce and the price of it was around 800 euros here. So as you guys can see down here, it's half an ounce and 999 gold from Australia and a face value of $50. So gonna put this here, and we have also with us today the classic Austrian Philharmonic coin. So this one is one of my favorite gold coins. You can really see that the luster of these gold coins in 24 karat and in pure gold. It's very different from generally coins that have some copper in it, like the US Eagle or constitutional gold, for example. So this is very, very pure, and I really, really like to see this one. So today I just want to talk really quickly around gold prices. So we have Bank of America and a few other institutes are talking generally around gold prices going up to, I think it was $5,000 an ounce. So, well, similar, like around 5,000 euros per ounce, as some sort of like direction or similar. So this is fine, and of course in our beloved stacking community we are also talking around, could the prices go even higher, right? So some people speculating around, could it be 10,000, potentially 15,000? Could gold even go up to $20,000 an ounce? So this is a very interesting thing I would like to talk about today, what that means for a stacker. So my opinion on this is that what it means to be a stacker today. Of course, you know, we have stackers prepping for difficult times or, you know, economical crisis like right now, and it's really good to have gold to protect your wealth. However, there is a reason why some people stacking gold, other people buying land and such, and we buy gold also, I think, because we enjoy the part of stacking. So really enjoying the part of stacking comes at a price, right? Because if we assume right now, I'm gonna put both these coins on the table so you guys can see. So here I have 1.5 ounce of gold, and this is roughly at the price today of, well, $1,800 plus 800. So, well, we have around like $2,500 or 2,500 euros worth of gold. Now, let's just imagine that the gold would go up to 10,000 an ounce. So suddenly here we have me paying for these two coins $150,000. Now, I would of course not be able to do that, so I would probably turn into smaller coins like 1 gram or 1/10 of an ounce or similar. But here's the point. These are, bigger kind of really cool coins to stack. And for me, I am both a collector and a stacker. I really enjoy both. I'm collecting, let's say, because of its fun and the year of the dog, for example, this coin, it had a little bit more like a premium to it. So if you're buying larger gold bars, you might pay something like 5% premium. I think this gold coin had something like a 6, 7, maybe an 8% premium on it, because it is a lower mintage coin. It is beautiful. This one specifically, the half ounce crown, was not produced in many coins at all. So the mintage is quite low, and of course the premium sticks up a little bit. But for me, I'm spending, already 6 minutes holding this coin, showing it for you guys. This is a beautiful coin, and I'm taking up this coin and I'm looking at it, a couple of times a day maybe. And I have it usually in a place that is a little bit more visible, so I walk past it and I stop up, and I really admire this coin. Now, there is of course a benefit to sometimes just go for absolutely the cheapest gold you can, but for me, for example, I like to stack beautiful coins as well, and they might come at a small premium, but in the end, the same as I would spend time and money to pay for my I don't know, Netflix subscription or anything else. I also like to watch these coins and I like to look at them. And when I do, well, then I prefer to have really beautiful coins. So back to the topic, we're looking at gold at 10,000 an ounce. And I would have to throw up around 80,000 euros or $80,000 to get this coin. I would probably not do it. I would have to, spend money on something much smaller. And this is, I think, the main part here when we're talking about this theoretical example of gold going to 10,000 an ounce. So what's the baseline of this? Well, we are stackers, and if the gold is spiking up that much, we would probably not be able to continue to be stackers for sometimes. We would have to wait for the prices to drop a little bit, or we would have to just kind of, stuck with much smaller coins or small little bars or 1 gram coins. And in the end, it's just less fun. So when we wishing for this to happen, we need to remind us that there is a few stackers out there, maybe Yankee stacker, if you listen to this, that have a lot of gold and would definitely benefit from something like that. And I don't deny that, it would be nice if the value of these 2 coins would go up and be worth 150 instead of, or 250 instead of, 25,000. So 2,500. Yeah, I mean, it would be very, very nice, but it would also probably be the end of the stacking journey. And very few people would actually be rich from this. So if we're looking at that and we're looking at effects, I actually would also argue for that we would lose what we love to do. And right now we are stackers because we love to be stackers. And if we're losing that opportunity, we're also losing our hobby for the price of much more expensive gold. So this is something that I think we should think about really carefully, because in the end, do we really want gold at 10,000? So I think one thing that is a pretty cool thing when it comes to the stacking community is the fact that we are a quite small community. And while we are quite small, if everyone today in the world was a stacker, then the prices of gold would go through the roof. So right now, we are a small group that understand that, hey, these things, they preserve my wealth. These coins I can buy right now, and I can sell frankly for around the same price, probably even more in 30 to 40 years, but they're not getting affected by inflation. And I mean, you can look at a graph of the price of gold for the last 100 years or last 100 years of silver. I mean, inflation doesn't touch gold and silver, and this is the main reason why I'm in these metals, because when you're saving cash, it's losing value with time, but when you're stacking and you're saving real money in your private little bank at home, then you don't lose anything over time. You can properly save. So this is something that most people don't know about, and this little secret that we have in the stacking community allows us to preserve our wealth much better. Now, I don't say that I would not want most of the people out there to know more about gold and silver, because it would be great if people would not suffer from the consequences they have today with inflations and such. However, right now, being a small community of stackers, we are enjoying really good benefits by not having this information spread around, or not having this information that everyone knows about. So when we are wishing for gold at $10,000 an ounce, we also need to be a little bit careful, because we are also exposing this great benefit that we have right now into something that would not benefit us anymore. And I think this is a very important point that we need to discuss and consider. So last part is we're just gonna talk a little bit about what would happen if gold would go up at $150,000 an ounce, 150,000 euros an ounce. What would happen in that case? Well, we would probably still want to be stackers. So the question here is what we would stack instead. I mean, if gold would go up at $150,000 an ounce, probably silver would be at around 250,000 euros per ounce. And I mean, that's an outrageous price for silver. And would it be that us stackers that are still interested to stack metals, that are still interested in collecting coins, would we go to cheaper metals like copper, for example? Could copper become the new gold? Could copper become the new silver, maybe? And silver could become the new gold in that sense. So, bottom line of this video, and I really want to ask your opinions on that, is like, do we actually want gold to be that expensive? Now, for me, I prefer gold to be expensive enough to become an attractive investment for me. But I don't want it to be expensive enough to become a famous investment for everyone, because it would no longer kind of fill its purpose anymore. As I said, for me the purpose is both stacking for fun and also stacking for wealth preparation and in case of an emergency and so on. So in that case, I would still be able probably to use gold for the later, for personal savings, for prepare for crisis, for all of these kind of things. I would still be able to buy gold for that, but I wouldn't be able to spend it as a hobby. It would be more like a big investment, something that I would have to maybe save, you know, a year or two to buy, you know, half an ounce of gold or something similar. And for me, I really don't want that. I already think that gold is, you know, pretty expensive today. You know, I understand that the value can be much more than it is today, but still, you know, right now buying an ounce of gold for me, it's possible, you know, but it's still an investment. And I do feel a little bit nervous every time I'm going for an ounce, and, you know, I want to select something because I'm not going to have too many in the stack, so I have to still stack something that I enjoy watching, you know, something that I know keep value, something that I know that people can enjoy watching, and something that I could sell, you know, potentially in the future if I need to. So this is my opinion on this, and yeah, you know, I would love to hear you guys, you know, your opinion as well. I know, would you like gold to end up at $10,000 an ounce, 200, you know, like $20,000 an ounce or similar? Or would you like gold maybe even to be cheaper, so you would be able to stock up a little bit more right now, potentially preserve your wealth even more in the future? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video and the coins I'm showing here as well. So have a great day, everyone. I'll speak with you soon.